and thanks for tuning in to Pregnancy Pearls with me, Dr. Plenty. Today, we're going to talk about weight gain in pregnancy and give you some nutrition tips for you to think about when you get those midnight cravings. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now let's talk about how much weight we should actually gain in pregnancy. So if you are a normal weight, you should gain 25 to 35 pounds during your entire pregnancy. If you are overweight, like I am, then you should be gaining 15 to 25 pounds. And if you're obese, you should be gaining a total of 11 to 20 pounds. If you're underweight, you really need to talk to your nutritionist, and you should gain about 28 to 40 pounds during the entire pregnancy. So keep those things in mind, and also keep in mind that the majority of your weight is going to be gained in the latter half of the pregnancy. So pace yourselves. A lot of people come to me and say, Dr. Plenty, I haven't gained much weight. You want a cracker? I haven't gained much weight at all this entire pregnancy, and they're 20 weeks at their 20-week scan. Mind you, most pregnant women have a decreased appetite at the beginning of pregnancy, and they can tend to lose weight because of nausea and vomiting, as long as that's not 5% or more of your pre-pregnancy weight gain, and as long as you can tolerate some food, then that's okay. Majority of your weight is going to be in the second and third trimesters. So pace yourself. I always say pace yourself. So let's talk about our healthy choices. So if you're diabetic, you should really keep an eye on the amount of carbohydrates you're eating, whether that's gestational diabetes or pre-existing. You should be eating about 45 to 60 grams of carbohydrates with each meal. So we're not going to talk about simple versus complex carbs in great detail, but keep in mind that simple carbohydrates are just that. They're simple. They're easy to break down, and they get your blood sugar extremely high. Complex carbohydrates is what we want to stick to if you have your choice of those. Now, when we talk about carbohydrates, you can subtract your fiber grams from your carbs, and that tells you how many carbs you're really eating. So like these crackers my son likes to eat, they're actually cauliflower crackers. There's a total of 18 grams of carbohydrates in a serving size. And you have to keep in mind when you look at nutrition facts, what is the actual serving size? So these are pretty good because you can eat 44 crackers in one serving. And so those crackers are 18 grams of carb, but we have 2 grams of fiber. So realistically, that's 16 grams of carbohydrates total there. So if you're talking about a snack, which should be somewhere between 15 and 25 grams of carbs, this is a good option. So make sure you're looking at it. Make sure it's something that you can get a lot of to keep you full if it's going to be a snack, and avoid things that are high in carbs, okay? So we talked briefly, 45 to 60 grams of carbs, especially if you're a diabetic, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then you want to eat snacks between breakfast and lunch and dinner, and a bedtime snack that has 15 to 25 grams of carbohydrates, unless your doctor has told you otherwise. So there's some people that can eat more carbs because their blood sugar is lower, even if they're diabetics. So this does not apply. And of course, always talk to your OBGYN, your MFM physician, or whomever your nutritionist is about what you can and cannot eat. Okay, but if you have no restrictions, these are good options. These are some of my favorites, right? Oreos. We all love Oreos. And so Oreos, let's look at the nutrition facts here. So the serving size is 3 cookies, okay? 3 cookies compared to our cauliflower crackers, which our serving size is 44 crackers, okay? So 3 cookies gives you 160 calories, 25 grams of carbs, and there is less than 1 gram of fiber. So you basically eating 25 grams of carbohydrates. So if you're talking about 15 to 25 grams with a snack, 3 cookies is all you get. You can't even eat the milk with the cookies because you're over your carbohydrate limit, okay? So look at these tasty options that I pulled up, okay? So I love cucumbers. So find whatever favorite fruit you like and favorite vegetables and try to spice them up. So I like cucumbers. I usually drizzle a little bit of light ranch dressing, and you can pretty much eat as many of that as you want. I have a fruit salad in the middle, and basically it's just fruit. So Fresh berries have antioxidants in them. They're very good for you. I have some berries, strawberries. Some fruits you have to watch, and you have to watch how much you eat. So this is actually a cup of fruit. And so if you're eating more than a cup of anything, you know, go look up the carbohydrates. Things like pineapple, banana. He's coming back. Coming back for a treat. Things like pineapples, bananas, mango, they are very high in sugar, okay? And so they can spike your blood sugar because they have a lot of carbs. So just watch what you eat. This last is like my favorite. So it's fresh cut tomatoes, and I drizzle a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette on top, and I sprinkle it with cayenne pepper as well as salt and pepper, which makes a very, very tasty snack. Some people like to do nuts, and for the most part, nuts are good, okay? So if we're looking at these two nuts, you can see that the serving size is about a fourth a cup of both of them. The calories, there's 170 per serving size in this one, and 140 per serving size in this one. So this looks like it's the healthier option, right? Oh, no, excuse me. This looks like it's the healthy option with the 140 calories. But if you look at the total carbohydrates here, there's 15 grams of carbohydrates and 1 dietary fiber there. And these are our honey roasted cashews, which are delicious. But if we had the choice between that and this, these are just our salt and pepper cashews, and they have 9 grams of carbohydrates and 1 dietary fiber. So technically speaking, 8 grams of carbs with the same amount. So you can eat twice as many of these as you can of these. So that's just some ways to think about how to make your options a little bit better so that you can eat a little more. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that these facts really helped you. If you have any healthy tips or snacks that you love that you can't just buy off the shelf, but it's your special touch, email me or post it below in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, and please share this video as well as our YouTube channel with a friend.